Hey guys, welcome back. 5-hour show. Raymond here. Let's get started. Anyway, so here we are, two little packages, and I forgot. Oh, okay, I know what it is. Okay, I remember. Let's start with this one. And I found this one, and I thought, you know, I bought it, and I thought, you know what? Yeah, I need this one, but I needed the other one too. So, luckily, I found part of the camera, Microx Robo. In the earlier episode, you had seen. Let me adjust the camera. You had seen that I had this one missing an arm and a head. Nice. And so I found this one. I said, oh, hey, that's a pristine one. I wonder why. But I went ahead and bought it. There's nothing broken. As a matter of fact, it even's got stickers on the back, which are actually really nice. The chrome is just clean. Look at that. Look at that shiny, shiny chrome. And of course, if you can make it out, Takara Japan. This is not the Transformers version. This is an actual Microman version. And to be honest with you, it doesn't really matter. But I did want to complete a... wow. Oh, man. Okay. You know what? I'm going to leave it as is. Did you hear that? Wow. It is... I think this is almost unused. And so I'm going to leave it in robot mode. You guys know it turns into a block. Okay. It turns into a block part of a camera. But you heard that. It's so stiff. Oh my goodness. This is actually near mint. Yeah, so there you go. I picked this up for 2,000 yen shipped. I thought it was well worth it. We have two Microx, what do you call them? Viewfinder? Spyglass? The middle piece. The one that says Microx on it. So I do need to fix the other red one. Hopefully I can fix it. And then I'm going to need two blue ones, which is where I made a mistake. So that's what it is. But this one is cherry mint. And yeah, that is a really nice piece. So, okay. So anyway, up next is, well, the last one. But this was this one I'd been searching for. This one was a spontaneous buy. And I think you'll like it when you see it. If I can get it out. Here we go. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so they sent me a Toy Story Tokyo Disney Resort. That's funny. That's funny. That's Japan for you. They even use, look at this, the tape. They used it to protect the toys. That's how ingenious some of the Japanese people are. It's kind of funny. It really is funny. Okay, so this is what we got right here. And let me put that piece over here. Now I wasn't sure, and I want to check, but I think. Okay, so it is simply the one piece. Okay, so I thought it had both, but no, it's only the Megatron one, which is fine. That's fine. I'll look for a Optimus Prime one later. But let's start with the Prime. And we might have to zoom in just a little more. But here we go. There's his little gun. And with Prime's gun, it's got two clips, if you can see that. Two little clips. I have one of these guns. It came with a little lot of parts that I bought. But the one of the clips is broken. And so I thought, hey, well, why don't I drill a hole into that one day and put it on one of my other action figures? So that's what I'm gonna do. But anyway, as you all may know, these are Transformers World Smallest. And this is the second version. The first version of the World's Smallest Transformers, the Optimus Prime, had black windows. It had black windows. And this part was not painted white. I am not 100% sure, but it could have been missing. Okay. So it might have had the one stamp, but I thought this one had both, and it doesn't. So, well, it doesn't matter. But that's what it is. So let's transform him. And you all know how to transform an Optimus Prime. Now that's the weird part. The legs are split, as you can see. Yet they don't have anywhere to go. There's no way of opening them. And the little fists are painted. And you can open up. And then here you go again. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't give you that waistline because it's hiding the fist, which I would have been okay with if it was just that. And there's his little tiny head. So we have the world's smallest Optimus Prime. And then you just put his little weapon. Unfortunately, this is not a missing link. So that's it. That's all you get. That is the extent of the articulation. Well, maybe there. And that's it. You know? But it is still a very cool toy, especially if you were to put it, say, on the Fortress Maximus toy. It would, the scale would just be perfect, you know, or Unicron, you know. So anyway, on with Megatron. Yeah, let's put this guy aside and let's focus on that guy. Megatron is... I was surprised when they made Megatron in this size. And I know that a certain viewer, Nico, I know that he had a thrust. But I'm sure he would have preferred to have gotten a Walther P38 with a scope. It is unfortunate, and I think if you see here, let me take the scope back off. If you see here, I think there was a plan to create the extensions for this toy in future series of this toy line, but for some reason I think series 2 was the last series. It was canceled, and I don't understand why, but the fans loved it. But I think I don't know what happened, to be honest with you. Don't worry, I got it. I didn't know that either. So apparently you can disassemble this piece. But once again, they were supposed to... Well, we'll find out right now. They were supposed to do it. But they never did. You know, it's sad. But they never finished the extensions for Megatron. And I think, again, this piece here, that piece signifies that they were going to give you the sled on stock and the silencer that goes on the front. And they never got it done. They never did it. And so that kind of sucks, because you would have had the extensions and it would have been perfect. It would have been super, super nice. This could have fit on your Masterpiece Optimus Prime's hand if you were able to figure it out somehow. But nope, they never finished the extensions. And that's kind of sad. I'm sure somebody may have created something. Maybe we can do it. I don't know. But I don't think I have that skill yet. if I can learn the blender, maybe I can do the custom parts for it. That would be a cool project, but I still have to learn the blender. But enough yapping, let's start transforming. So of course, we're gonna start with splitting the legs. And for the most part, guys, this one transforms just like the original Megatron would. But okay, so yeah, it does slide up. There you go. It's probably easier to slide them up like this before you open them. And of course, the feet. Slide open the feet. You're going to bring down the head. And you're going to split the arms just like you would a original Megatron, guys. I'm not kidding. Look at that. That's really scary how nice this little piece is. And of course, the original transformation for Megatron is he had that stock. I'm sorry, the barrel of the gun would actually snugly fit at the bottom. Now, does this go up? What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm not sure what these two little red parts are. Maybe they're the ones that go here. Okay, but anyway, this is supposed to go up simply because it needs the gap. Feels like I'm destroying the toy. And it is a delicate toy. You can see that now. And maybe I should stop handling this toy. But okay, so it goes here. Of course, the arms pop out just like Megatron would. And I think the fists slide out. Okay, so the fists do slide out. But to be honest, I don't know why, but these parts popped out. And they shouldn't, but they did. Let's... Can you imagine losing just any one of these pieces? It would drive you nuts. Okay, and now this is supposed to go up like this, but it does look weird without that thing. So obviously the chest piece is the... Oh no, not again. Really? Okay, you know what? We're gonna leave it off for now. But anyway, so the chest piece stays there. Okay, and then I thought it had a section where it's supposed to lift up, but we'll put this back in here. And there we go. Of course, the fusion cannon goes on here, but that's why you had to take it out before you transformed it, because you were not going to be able to do it together. As opposed to the other hand, whose little plastic piece just does not want to stay put. And who knows, maybe that is why they sold it because they just didn't enjoy it. And I can understand what their frustrations might have been. So it's a very tiny piece, and it is very, I would say, annoying. But okay, well, it's gonna fall off again. So anyway, just to show you what the Megatron looks like in robot mode, and it does look like the toy. It looks eerily better. I'm sorry, very close to the toy. And I'll tell you this: if you look at the Megatron and you look at the Prime, you guys know that more engineering work went into the Megatron than they put into the Prime. The Prime looks like a block. I'm sure, they put effort into it, but not as much effort as they put into this little guy. This dude is just, wow, look at that. I'm sure they weigh the same, but more engineering work went into this. And does that? I don't know if that's supposed to, I hope I didn't break it. Yeah, there it goes again. It looks like it can bend his arm. And of course, from the side, he looks really awkward. He looks kind of like the toy. So, I think when I first got him, of course, what I did was I put this in the back, just like in the cartoon show. But I think it didn't work, or I forgot what I did to do it. But yeah, it didn't work, maybe. However, the Megatron here, as I mentioned, is probably the most intricate of all the world's smallest Transformers. The newest piece that they had released, I mean, Starscream's okay, or Thruster, or whoever they, Thundercracker was the chase figure. But the Megatron, and there are two versions. There's one with the blue on the inside. Instead of the red plastic, they have the blue plastic. But the Megatron, I think, for sure, is the one that has the most intricacies in there. It is nothing like this piece here. It is very, very finicky. So, yeah, this is a cool toy, but at the same time, you have to be super careful with it. As you can see, I'll have to figure out how these pieces go. Maybe I put them on the wrong sides. But anyway, that does it for today's episode. We got a cherry mint Microman robot camera part. To be honest, I can't remember the names. I know the names. I don't know who's named what. And of course, we picked these two up, and I paid 1,350 yen shipped. So they came out to about, roughly 700 yen a piece shipped. So a little less. But yeah, that's what I paid for them. And I'll tell you, that Megatron is just, that is one cool piece. I'd owned it before, but I sold it as a set because I did own the sets. Well, anyway, that does it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. God bless you in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I will gladly see you guys on the next episode of 5 Hour Show. Take care.